On July 29, 1970, Soviet astronomer KY Cephei recorded a 65-second optical flare reaching into naked eye level, corresponding to a blue magnitude 7.3 star on the optical plate, taken within the constellation of Cepheus. In 1985, it was designated as the variable star KY Cephei. However, mysteriously, this flare, a 4,000-fold increase in brightness, was the only thing ever recorded from this supposed variable, which had become totally absent on optical plates taken mere hours later, as well as on plates several days before and after the flare. It was as if this variable star had disappeared, or had never even existed, a ghost star of sorts. A search in archival data for similar flares in that region found nothing. A search for nearby stars yielded no reasonable candidates for the flash. So what could have actually caused this extreme brighting event? A plate defect, such as a scratch or an emulsion defect, can be ruled out, as the object's observed spectrum is similar to that of real stars, which would not be the case with a plate defect. An aircraft glint can definitely be excluded, as those are way shorter than the 1-minute duration of the observed brighting event. But a satellite glint cannot be ruled out as the explanation for KY Cephei, as the measured spectrum and observing conditions are consistent with this possibility. But again, the duration of a satellite glint is also short, usually less than a second, so even if the actual duration of the flare was lower, as it probably was, due to the contamination from nearby stars, a satellite glint is an unlikely explanation. Double exposure also isn't the cause of KY Cephei, as 500 images would need to be stacked on each other on the plate to create the star, and only one image is on the plate. A head-on meteor can also be excluded, as the spectrum of the star does not match that of a meteor at all. But what if a star caused it after all? It certainly wasn't any variable star of a known type, but in 1990 a new search was conducted, revealing an extremely faint red star that was suggested as the possible quiescent counterpart to the flare. After all, the same study looked at a similar case, CZ Cancri, a red dwarf star similar to Wolf 359, located 300 light-years away, which suffered a flare, causing it to brighten by over 6,000 times in 1976. If this newly detected star is indeed KY Cephei, then it would have brightened by 2.5 million times for just 1 minute. The mystery of KY Cephei still hasn't been solved, and might never be, given no work has gone into it since the 90s. But one day, maybe we'll confirm if that tiny red dwarf is in fact KY Cephei, or if the flare was the result of something else entirely. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more space content.